name is John. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Pobble. So illiteracy is a global issue. But did you know that in the UK, 1 in 5 children leave primary school unable to write to the expected standard? You see, teaching writing is a notoriously difficult thing because it relates to soft skills, things like creativity, self-expression, confidence. Now, the EEF reports that few solutions exist, and those that do are unscalable or unproven. Now, Pobble was founded in the classroom by teachers that needed to engage their reluctant writers. It is a platform with tools to support the teaching of writing based on established formative assessment and metacognitive principles. So Pobble empowers teachers to plan exciting lessons, to engage their children with tools like peer-to-peer feedback around the world. It encourages a real purpose for children's writing by publishing it to a worldwide audience. And finally, it allows teachers to assess and moderate assessment judgments of writing more easily and more reliably. The best thing about Pobble is it works. UCL Educate's research program helped us to show that Pobble not only improves pupils' speed, confidence and engagement with writing, but leading to improved attainment, of course, but it actually also reduces teachers' workload. In fact, we showed that we reduce teachers' lesson planning time by up to 39%. And that's led us to receive a number of awards. We got the BET Award for the best classroom aid for learning, teaching and assessment. That's kind of like the Oscars in the education world. So, while we were developing the proposition, we were working with many UK state schools. We were able to generate an annual recurring revenue of around £400,000. But we were also able to amass an incredible audience of over 200,000 monthly active users on the platform. But now we are ready to take the power of Pobble Global. We are launching a new teacher version of Pobble, purchasable on a monthly subscription that has an automated onboarding, training and support system. And the thing about this is it increases our addressable market from the 20,000 schools in the UK to over 25 million teachers, schools and school groups from all over the world. Now, we also have some fantastic strategic partners in place to help us scale into these new territories. For example, in state schools, YPO are helping to promote us alongside EdTech Impact. We have a strategic partnership with Wand that are helping us to tackle Australia and New Zealand. We're working on a product integration with TextHelp. They've got millions of users already in the US, in the Middle East. And finally, we're just about to sign a co-sale agreement with Microsoft to target schools and governments all over the world. We expect to be profitable at £1 million of annual recurring revenue by the end of next year, but more importantly, in the next 3 years, we're going to be impacting more than 1 million children on a weekly basis. The best news is, you can join us on that journey. We're raising £750,000, of which we've got 200,000 of that still available, EIS approved, of course. But you'd be investing alongside people like the Department for Education, who've given us a £100,000 grant to grow Pobble and improve the functionality. And the leading person in this investment round is actually one of the world's most leading school groups. I can tell you about that if you'd like to know more. Now, to solve the big challenges in education takes a pretty broad team. And we're lucky enough to have assembled a fantastic mission-driven team coming from education, founded by teachers, of course, tech, incredible people around the technology, and of course business as well, MBAs, etc. But we also have a fantastic group of advisors, people who are key in the industry, and they come from some of the world's most innovative and forward-thinking school groups. So I'd like to finish up and introduce you to Fred. So Fred is 6, dyslexic, and he really hates writing, like so many boys in primary school. At least that was until his teacher found Pobble. Inspired by the idea of publishing his writing online, Fred did put pen to paper, and I came across his work as part of our winter writing competition we were running. Now, it took me a few seconds to decipher what he'd written, but when I did, I couldn't believe it. He wrote, "The morning was as chilly as the North Pole, the water was like silk, and the sun gleamed off the road." I mean, that's incredible writing for a 6-year-old, but particularly one who hates writing, as he put it. Now, Fred won the competition. His work went on to gain views and comments from all over the world, thousands of them. But there's one comment in particular that really stood out for me as a dad. He wrote, "I'm the proudest dad on planet Earth tonight. I picked up Fred from school today and he was jumping up and down like a pogo stick. And when I put him to bed, he had the biggest grin on his face. Thank you, Pobble, for giving me back my confident boy." Signed, Math Potts, or as I shall now be known, Fred Potts' dad. So Fred is one of tens of thousands of children that are already being impacted every day with Pobble. Join us on our journey, and together let's reach that million. Thank you very much.